Welcome, welcome. It's Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. Adds up to an 8. Today is the equinox, and we remain in rough seas, as it were. So today's equal amounts of light and dark, and there's that beautiful energy left from the new moon on the 17th. So I guess we just ride through this thing. The best thing that I can suggest is I'm sending out an e-blast. It'll go out today. So you read that because I've asked you some questions for some feedback about what you would like us to kind of modify our direction or offer more classes in the park. Right now we're Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we have permission to do the other days, but it's awkward if no one shows up, then it's a big undertaking, put it that way. So think on that. Think on what you'd like to do. I think the YouTube channel is being used, and I'm happy for that. And let me know where you'd like to see that go. So that's the email going out, flumph. And as we prepare to not only grieve for those that passed, whether that's RBJ or firefighters or animals and plants and trees and ashes, dust to dust, then we also have that responsibility to vote. So lots of information out there, but I would think that everyone that's on this Zoom is voting. So I kind of want to stand up today because I feel we haven't, we really don't take that energy, that imitation or that salutation to being a tree, to be rooted and grounded in reaching for the sunlight, that we haven't really expanded on that a lot, but we'll start seated. It always seems to be a good idea to be rooted and grounded. And I love you all. And if you were here on Sunday on the Zoom, I really love you because I didn't talk to you much. We had a huge class on Zoom and physically in the park. It was wonderful, just like the old days. But I really never, I can't see very well on the Zoom, and then I really wasn't very friendly to my Zoomers. So I love you, and I thank you for being there, and keep showing up. So let's breathe in and breathe up, shake out the hands, and try and connect into the wild ones. Oh, hi, Brenda, there you are. I was wondering if you were out of bed. Good, breathing, connecting in, and then let's easy just roll the hips, exhale, pop the heart forward. And easy. A couple more, and then rub the hands together. Yay. We're alive. It's equinox. Amazing to me. There's so much opportunity when we pay attention. And so I encourage all of us to remain sparkly and kind of sharp and curious. So rub your hands together, get nice and warm. And thank you for showing up always, because that's a good self-care. Exhale, soften the palms over the eyes, straighten the spine, relax the shoulders. Ooh, I smell fire between my hands. That's easy. So breathe in and breathe out. Scan the body and invite yourself to cultivate an intimate relationship with your breath. Invite yourself to be your breath, breathe the breath, and follow the breath as we go into our the yoga, that yoking and joining of the body, mind, and spirit, that inward eye that becomes curious and gazing, witnessing. Invite yourself to befriend yourself and to participate in your healing, that mindfulness. Breathe in and go up into Happy Buddha. Let's separate the smoke. It's much better. The stars are gray again outside. It's beautiful right now. Not too hot, just lovely. Move out through your energetic body, smoothing your ether field, feeling the thickness of it. Ground yourself. And gather that sweetness right into your heart. And let's easy. Breathe in and lift your arms up overhead. Look up. And exhale, slide down the heart line. Let the hands go to the knees. And let's spin the upper torso around that pelvic bowl. Making sure you get that lower back to work. Reaching with the chest out over the ankles and reverse. Oh. See, it's time for downward dog. They always know when it's time for yoga. And then easy, come into the center, reach the arms out, up and overhead, twine the thumbs, drop the head back, exhale from the belly, not the back of the throat. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, lift up a little higher. Oh, there's two of them. And exhale, cantilever out over the edge of your mat. Kind of wiggle a little bit to loosen the back. Arms are long, ears between the upper arms, chest is forward. Really let your chin come off the notch. Come forward more, Susan, with your chest. Yeah, reach the bosoms to the dog. There you go. Easy breathing. Stretch that left arm, Brenda. Look at that. And easy. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, round back behind your tailbone. Open up, stretch her out, looking over your fingertips. Can spin a little bit side to side. Remember those Greek obliques, those beautiful muscles that slide right over the crest of your hips. Stretch your mountain gates open, reach your fingers, and then roll the pelvis, anchor into the earth. Inhale and lift up. And exhale, right hand down by the knee, lift up and pulse off to the side. Keep the right hand at 45 degrees if you can. That's a good idea. And let the head be easy. Good. Lee and Linda, I never get to see your artwork or your waving hand anymore. And then rebound, lift up, and spin, spin, spin. Oh, it feels so good. Just go freedom, freedom. Just pretend you're at an old rock and roll concert and just yeehaw, spin, spin, spin. And then easy, come back to the right side, dive on down, elbows are up, crown of the head to the knee, torque the upper torso so the center of the heart line spins over the right thigh, left leg is anchored. So let your weight easily stretch the muscles, soften and surrender down to that right thigh. And you march around, chip, 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 go beyond that left thigh, stretch up, look over. In the old days, we used to look at the waterfall, which I can see, but spin the body, look over your shoulder, eyes are wide. Good, breathing in, breathing out. And Mitchie march back into the center, shimmy and shake. Good job. And shake out that hair, Will. Inhale and lift up. And humbly exhale, sliding down the heart line, dedicating this breath to your body, to the honor and the privilege, the adventure, that curious aspect of self. Dedicate your breath to the yoking, the union of the body and the mind and spirit, the well-being of the vessel. Slide the hands on down and easy shift the feet. And easy, stretch the arms out, up and down 7 times. 2. Really release the bonds. 1 more. Hold it up. And slide down the heart line. Pause at the breastplate, hands to the knees. Spin the torso around the pelvic bowl. One side's always more interesting than the other. Good. Come way forward with the chest, Will. Lift your chin a little bit like you're kind of looking out there. Right? Good. And then go the other direction. Good. Wow, I wonder where Iowa is, or Ohio. Iowa. And then easy, inhale into the center, arms up and overhead. And the left hand goes down by the knee, lift up and out. Oops, we forgot to go. That's all right, we'll spin. Good, try and keep the elbow, Susan, over your ear a little more. That's good, yeah. So you really get that side body going, that opening of keep the right bottom anchored to the mat. And then easy, inhale back up, arms up overhead. This time I'm going to shift it up. Change your thumbs, drop your head back, 3 breaths. Exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Tongue in, inhale, lift up. Exhale out and cantilever out over the edge of the mat. Long arms, feel the fingertips connected to your tailbone. That's good. Chest is forward. Really stretch the chest forward. Lean more. Long spine. Reach. And inhale, lift up. And exhale back behind your tailbone. Open up your fingertips. Open up your mountain gates. Spin a little side to side. Use some energy in the knees. Scoop out the belly. And then roll the pelvis. Inhale, lift up. And this time we're going to go right to happy cactus. And shake, shake, shake. That's a song these days. I think the youngsters like that one. Shake, shake, shake. Me too. As long as it's not an earthquake. Shake, shake, shake. Let your head go with you. And easy back to the left. Now dive on down. Elbows are up. Crown of the head faces the ground. Roll forward on the pelvis. I wonder where Silver Lake is. I wonder where David is and Andrew. It's just the Teeny Tuesday class. Balance out your shoulders, Will. Good. Stomach is in. Drop towards that kneecap, that left kneecap. And now as you march around, go beyond the right thigh. Lift the chest up. Drop the shoulder. Look with wide eyes over your right shoulder. Look for your guides and your gods, your ghosts. Make sure that full range of motion, the eyeballs slide into the edge of the sockets. The butt bones are grounded. Feel organized, breathing, spinning, ringing, twisting. And easy. Mitzi march back into the center. Shimmy and shake. And then sweep your arms out, up and overhead. Reach up. Open your eyelids and humbly slide down your heart line, dedicating this breath to your mind and to your sweet, radiant, kind, and compassionate, curious, and abundantly creative, adaptable, energized, beautiful alignment with the divine self. Slide the hands on down, take the outer knees, press in, and go ahead and open up the knees, the feet, so the knees are against each other. We're just going to rock side to side. If you can't loosen up that opposite motion of the crossed legs. The spiraling aspect, that spiral of the Kundalini energy, that coiled snake, the base of the spine. Easy, go left, pulse the hip. Both knees all the way down, Susan, to the left. Yeah, your left, good. And lift that right hip up. That's and then we go. Push the right buns, spin the torso, reach with the right fingers, turn around that hand on the ground, and stretch that right leg back behind you. Really open up the body. Breathing in, breathing out, and let's drop that right hand down and roll over a little bit so that in an old-fashioned way, kind of in that pose that angles and gets your hip, just kind of rock a little bit, lean on your forearms. Smile and easy. Roll your hips back down. Take your left hand off your left knee. Raise your right arm up overhead. Yep, and come back into the center. Beautiful. Rock the knees side to side. Hari Om. Yep. It's that time. We keep chanting. We keep praying. We keep breathing. We find that balance between the yin and the yang, the balance of the opposites. Go to the right side and let that left hip pulse up. Whoa, one side's always tighter than another. Lift your chest, lift your chin, pulse. Use that lengthening. Imagine that thigh muscle lengthening. And then easy, spin around, turn the lower hand backwards, spin around with the left hand, look way over the right shoulder. Really accentuate that squeezing and wringing. Let the left leg stretch back. Breathing. And then easy, take that left hand and roll on over onto the top of your left knee and kind of soften down into pigeon pose. Careful with your knee. Experiment with the resistance or the feeling in your own body. Rock a little bit. Become easy rather than solidly focused. Just stay easy with it. Kind of enjoy as you surrender, as you relax, as you find a suppleness in your muscles. And then roll the hips back down, slide the hands back in, left arm up overhead, roll back around, windshield wipe the knees, and go ahead and stretch the knees out in front of you. I mean, they're called legs, not just knees, legs. See how they are? They should be pretty equal. Give it a little pat for well-being and into the gut. Side body, across the chest, thymus and thyroid. Just sparkle up all that energy into the skin. Well-being area. Bend the knees, come softly to the kidneys. Pull the buns back and stretch your arms up overhead and bow down, forward bend, and just softly find that position of the witness. Take the opportunity to pause, to direct your breath to the back of your lungs, to witness the tightness in the back of your legs. Could you have a blanket or a pillow, Will, under your buns? Good. Breathing. Easy. Slide the hands back and let's lift the chest up, point and flex, and point and flex. Start off activating that midline so that the entire leg, you kind of get that ballerina feel so that you actually feel how strong your thighs are, how long the top of your feet is, how that opens up, stretching, breathing, mobilizing. And then keep the toes to the sky and stack the vertebra. Inhale, lift the body up. Exhale, blow out the candles. Inhale, breathe in, smelling the roses, and bow down. Actually, this is the time for Lompoc with all the stock flowers. And that sea air. Lift up and bow down. Lift up and bow down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Once more, big sigh on the way down. For yourself. Breathe in, lift the arms up. Hands by the side, open up the feet. Shake out the moneymaker up into picnic table. Wag your tail. Right leg to the sky. Move the foot around on the ankle. Lower down, left leg up. Lower down. And just feel yourself strong. Feet strong, arms strong, chest pressed to the sky, knees reaching forward, flat into your pelvis. Head comes up, drop down, and easy. Let's roll over into child's pose. Good. Easy roll into child's pose. Big toes touching, knees apart. Feel yourself humbly bowing down, connecting to the earth, taking every opportunity to visualize a yoking or a union with the sprites and the fairies and the Mother Earth, Gaia, Panchakarma. Feel the energy moving up your spine. Feeling the body relax, the inner thighs relax, the mid-back. And then easy, dig your fingertips into the earth. Lift up the wrists, the forearms, and the elbows, and shimmy your bosoms. Loosen up your head. Flatten the hands, inhale up onto all fours, and find yourself again in that wonderful position of opening up to the sky, angry cat. Articulating the vertebra, the lower back. Starting with your tailbone, aiming towards your heels, and then flipping up to the sky, keeping an attention in your hands. So you push the earth away, stay organized and oriented with your extremities. E, or O, O-E-E. And then easy. Curl your toes, sit back on your heels, and press the palms into the earth. Drop the shoulders from your ears. Open up your feet. And then rise up onto all fours and shift your hands around so that you open up your fingers towards your knees, your thumbs at the outside of your mat. And let's round the back. And we haven't done this in a while. Too much gripping, too much texting, too much making small the inner arm. So round your back. Get heavy on the heels of your hands. Exhale through your forearms. Let your tailbone angle back towards your heels. Just cry a little bit would be good. Ah, ah. Breathing. Oh, it's so much. 3 more breaths. Stretch round. And then inhale up onto all fours. Oh, undo the hands. Sit on your heels and easy. Shoot those hands down to the ground. Little fist. Remember the fist, Will. Ah, ah. Strong fingers. Really make it really strong when you do it. Really strong. You shoot it down. And then the disco. And then disco. Elbows high, elbows high. Create space in the underarm. Create space and stimulation for the lymphatics and the side lungs. No stagnation. And then the other way, of course. Oops. Oh, very nice. Oh, I love it. And then easy, take the hands up overhead, drop down the ground, toe fists, little toe fists, squeeze the toe fists, really squeeze with verve. Verve is a good word. And then spin side to side. Wag your tail. And sit back on your heels. Get yourself organized visually. Check your fingertips. Modify and activate the inside meridian, that inner line of your elbow creases. Look at your thumb and forefinger. Drop the shoulders. Lift the knees up 6 or 8 inches and drop your head. Look through your thighs. You're in a little crouch. Your arms are very active, though. Try not to sit in the wrists. Push the earth away. Use the entire length of your arms. Now rise up on all 10 toes. Raise the heels. Raise the tailbone. And easy pedal the heels to the ground. Let your chest pulse back towards your thighs. Breathing easy. Pulse, pulse. And then easy. Inhale into plank pose. 5 breaths in plank. Hold your body over your fingers. Press the earth away so you don't have pressure on your wrist. And last 5 breaths, breathing. The buns are tight. The inner thighs are working. The buns. Are we buns today? That's good. Oh, that looks great. Head up in line with the spine. There you go. 2 more breaths. 1. Buns down a little bit, honey. And then knees down softly. Chest down. And slide forward. Come into easy, proud sphinx. Rock your hips side to side. Good job. Ah. Rock your hips side to side. Look up and over your shoulder, see if you can see your heels. Look up over the other shoulder, see if you can see your heels. Shoulders are back, chest is up, eyes are up in the center, looking up. Now lower the bosoms, pull the legs together and stretch your arms back behind you. You can twine your hands, you can press your knuckles, you can just reach your arms back like they were little wings. Inner thighs are together, breathing, strengthening safely the back. Make sure you breathe, make sure you stretch. Keep some distance between your earlobes and your shoulders. And then easy, lower on down. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Elbows stay in. Keep your knees together. Lift yourself and hinge into child's pose, keeping your arms long away from you. Just letting them slide back when they need to. Let tailbone go to your heels. Drop your head and breathe. This breathing, this squeezing, this pausing. Good job. Notice how your breath pulls and pushes your ribs next to your thighs. Notice how you have some expansion in the back lungs, how there's some space between the vertebrae. Easy, spread the fingers and come up onto all fours. Wow, here we go. We're going to have friends visiting with us, the cosmic mechanical friends. Elbows are, can you hear that? Yeah or no? Yeah, sorry. Curl the toes and easy. You're just going to come softly to the front of your mat, however you wish. You can raise your legs up and just walk slowly towards your hands or bring your hands towards your feet. And then easy. Let your hands go on your thighs. Bend your knees softly. Open up your eyes and open up your face. And we can just move through a little chair pose. Sit down easy. You can wiggle around a little bit. Make sure that you keep that feeling of easiness. Cooked spaghetti, as it were. Arms off to the side. Knees are together. Knees are over your feet, so sit back a little bit. You can see the knees just over the top of your toes, over the top of the foot. Elbows are wider open in happy cactus. Sit down easy. Chest is up, is large. And easy. Inhale, lift up, look up, twine the thumbs. Exhale. Now push down on your feet. Curl your tailbone forward, your pubic bone, lift your heart up, look up, inhale, and reach even further or arc back slightly if you're comfortable. Just open up, hinging, and inhale back up and slide your hands on down your heart line softly, resting with the thumbs at your breastplate. Find yourself easy stepping into mountain pose. With the feet slightly apart and the palms forward. Now I really feel like we're in India. It's always some kind of construction going on. Palms are forward. The balance on the feet is easy. The eyes are soft. The lips are plump. The face is smooth. Just scan the body and stack the bones. Marvel at the ability, the tapestry, how the body balances. Easy breathing. Easy. And this unfurrowed brow, remember the coolness of the moon is associated with the smoothness of the brow, that intuition, the cyclops, that ability to feel actively involved with your intuition. It's important at this time. Connect your feet and stretch your arms out nice and long. Lift up and overhead, look up. And exhale, slide down your heart line. Easy. Just notice how you feel. Notice that the time we spend with yoga of reaffirming our ability to consciously acknowledge our spirituality, our good health, our mental alacrity, our processes of learning, of manifesting. Easy. Going to step to the front of your mat. Take your arms by your side and inhale up and overhead and slide down your heart line. You're going to inhale, dive down to the ground, and then come all the way up and baby arc back. Hold your breath. Then swan dive, large and soft and floaty. Swan dive all the way down till you grab your calves or the earth, drop your head, and then inhale, half unfold. Ardha, inhale and half unfold your body so the back is flat. Try and stick your buns out more, Will, and reach your chest forward. And then exhale, bow down to the ground. Bend the knees and step back on your left foot. So you're in runner's lunge. Step back on your left foot. Drop your knee, flatten your foot. Fingers are in line with the front toes, and look up. Let your hips get heavy and raise your gaze. Look up at the sky. Are you breathing? I hope so. And then easy. Drop your head, drop your hands, curl the back toe, lift up. Step into plank pose. Drop the knees. Lower yourself down to the ground. Slide your feet back and half, just a little lift up. Inhale. Exhale back down. Inhale back into, hinging through picnic table. Lift your legs up into down dog and breathe for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. And bend your knees and walk yourself forward to your hands. Hands on the shin bones, long, strong, straight spine. Kneecaps are lifted. Inhale. Exhale, bow down to the ground as far as you can go. Press your knees together and inhale, lift up, hold your breath, arc back. And exhale, slide your hands down your heart line. Breathe in, breathe out. And easy. Inhale down to the ground. Lift the arms up and overhead. Hold the breath. Lift up. Arc back if you're in the mood. And then swan dive slowly, stretching out and over, head towards the knees. Good job. Hands on the shin bones, straight arms, straight legs, straight spine. Inhale. Exhale, roll down to the ground. Bend your knees, fingers by your toes. Step back on your right foot. You're in runner's lunge. Step all the way back of the mat. Look at the front knee safely over the front foot. And then drop the back knee, flatten the back foot, drop your hips, and lift your chest up. Now you can use your bricks if you wish. You could use your water bottle if you wish. Anything that gives you more space. Just lifting up, heavy in the hips, lifting up the chest. And easy. Go ahead and lift, curl the back toes, lift the back knee, step back into plank. Hold the breath for not hold the breath, hold plank for 5 breaths. Drop the bosoms a little more forward, Will. Shoulders back, that's it. Squeeze the buns, breathe in, breathe out. Buns, I guess it's buns today. And easy. Drop the knees, drop the chest, slide the legs back. Soft, and this time we'll just go into proud sphinx, looking up, breathing, reaching through the toes. See if you can get your little toe on the ground. And roll on down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale to all fours. Curl the toes, sit back, up into down dog. Hold it for 5 breaths. Activate the elbow creases. Pull the inner meridian, the midline of your arms towards each other. Push the earth away. Open up the tail. Stretch the calves. 2 more breaths. Strong arms. Stay strong. Bend the knees, look between your thumbs, and you can either jump or walk forward to your fingers. Half unfold. That's good. Step forward. Walk, walk, walk. There you go. Good job. Thank you for being so obedient. Exhale, bow down. Bend the knees. Inhale, float up, arms are wide. Float up overhead. Arc back slightly. Exhale, slide down your heart line. Wow, I'm so sorry about this noise. Easy stand-in mountain pose. Eyes are closed. Body feels great. Softening the body. Finding your balance. This actually is like the palapa in Mexico, where I first taught at the mufflers of the big trucks. Made so much noise. Inhale your arms up and overhead. Slide down the heart line. Stretch the arms forward. Open the arms out. Bend the knees. You're going to step back on your left foot. And easy, you're going to dip 3 times down to the ground. Dip that knee down. Dip that knee down. Dip that knee down. Arms overhead. And then drop that back foot so you slide out into warrior 2. You can check yourself. So your left foot is to the back of your mat. Your right knee is over your right foot. Your body's turned. You're looking out over your fingertips, over your right fingers. Breathing. And then easy, let's drop the right forearm onto the shin. That's the thigh. And stretch that left arm over your ear. Lean on your right forearm, Will. You can put weight on that. That's good. Roll the shoulder open, stretch and breathe. And then easy, press on your feet. Breathe into your left ribs. Lift up and reverse your warrior. Just slide down the back thigh. Breathe in, breathe out. And easy. Windmill down to the ground. Drop that left knee and pull your bottom back towards your heels so you stretch the back of your right leg. Good. So you should have your right leg forward, Susan. Grab your right leg and pull it all the way to the front of your mat. That's it, exactly. And then just sit back a little bit towards your heel. Use your hands and bring this toe towards your nose. Breathing. There you go, Brenda. I can't see, but I imagine you're trying for the splits. It's been a long time. That's a good thing. And then easy, hinge on back, lift the back knee, step forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift your arms up and overhead. Look up. Exhale, slide down your heart line. Breathe in, breathe out. And easy, bend the knees, stretch the arms out. Step back with your right foot. 3 times you dip. Keep your chest up. Keep the front knee over your front foot safe. Dip down 1, dip down 2, dip down 3. I should turn the other way, sorry. And easy, bring your arms forward. Open up into warrior 2. So you're going to have your right foot to the back of your mat and your left knee to the front. Maybe it won't be noisy that way. Easy breathing. Find yourself in a nice warrior stance. Feel yourself strong. That's good. Kind of lift through the pelvic bowl and through your belly. Drop the shoulders. And then easy. Go ahead and fold that left forearm onto your front thigh. And you can stretch that right arm directly up to the sky so your shoulders are stacked up. Or you can stretch over your ear. Keep your chin up. Turn your left palm to the sky. Strong back leg. Now inhale, lift back up. Turn the palms and reverse the warrior. So you slide down the back leg, looking up at the sky, bending that front knee. Breathing. And then windmill on down to the ground. Windmill back down to the ground. Easy. Drop that back knee. Lift your chest up. You can come up onto your bricks or onto your water bottle, onto your fingertips. Sink the hips. This side, we're just going to go from here. We're going to curl the back toe under, and you're just going to keep your hands next to your left foot, and just sit the bottom back towards your back heel. Curl your front toe. That's it. Now you got it. That's good. Yes. Use your brick. That's fine, Susan. You can stick it under the front calf if you want. Good. Try and sit down and stretch out that thigh. Good. Is your front leg straight, Will? Your left leg should be straight. That's it. That's it. That's it. Pull the toes to the sky. And then easy. Back up. Flatten the foot. Inhale. Let this curl and look up. Slide your hands back down. Curl the back toes. Lift up and step forward so both feet are together at the front of your mat. Half unfold, hands on the shins. Exhale, down to the ground you go. Bend the knees. Inhale, lift up, stretch up to the sky. And exhale, slide down your heart line. Easy, stand with the palms by your side. Stand softly in mountain pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Just scan your body, kind of noticing. calming the mind, pretending you're in the middle of a traffic jam in New Delhi, finding your God sense, your peacefulness, your ether body, your inhabitation of the vessel, the bones, the ligaments, the tendons, the softness in your throat, the beating of your heart. And then easy, stretch your arms out, up and overhead. Look up, press down on your feet. Feel long and, slide humbly down your heart line. Step your feet out wide and see if you can squat on down inside your thighs. Good. So you let the elbows get right down in there and you press the elbows open, press the palms, look up with your chin. Drop the tail, lift the chest a little more. That's good. There you are, there you are. Where are you going? Careful your tailbone. That's good. Breathing in, breathing out. And turn your head and look. Loosen up the body. And then catch yourself before you hurt your tailbone. Catch yourself. Down to the ground you go. And you ease, you're going to roll down on your backs. Tuck your knees into your chest. Okay. Good. Tuck your knees into your chest. Tuck your chin in and rock a little bit side to side. Massage the kidneys, massage the lower back. Now pedal the knees and then circle the knees. Remember, your palms fit perfectly over your kneecaps. It's so odd, I've always thought. So convenient. And then circle the knees, each knee and each thigh in its hip socket. Circle in the other direction. Gosh, it's lunchtime. They shouldn't be doing this. It's so sad. And then drop your feet down onto the mat with the knees bent. Open the feet out nice and wide, arms up and overhead. 3 breaths, exaggerating the breath. Feel your unattached ribs. Feel the internal muscles pulling the ribs towards your backbone and exhaling, pressing the backbone towards the mat. Really utilizing not the muscles we're familiar with, but the intimate little small muscles that control how our body stacks up, the alignment of our chest and our shoulders and our hips. And then let your arms move out to the side and windshield wiper your knees side to side. Again, loosen up that lower back. Good. Try and let the knees go all the way down to the ground. Good. And then easy, come back into the center. Hug both knees into your chest. Tuck your eyes and nose up towards your kneecaps. And then lower your head down. Easy, drop your feet. Take your left foot over your right thigh. Left toes to the sky, arms overhead. Exhale, thread the needle and slide that right thigh in towards your chest. And then relax. Make the body design in space. The left foot is flexed. That protects the outer left knee. Drop your shoulders. Get your right toes towards the sky as well. Breathe in, breathe out. And then stretch that right leg to the sky and move the foot around on the ankle. And if you want to grab the toe, you can, or grab the calf, you can. Pushing that left hip, that left thigh open. And then easy, bend the knees. Put your arms out in a T. Lift your hips up. That means you're going to press on the right foot. And we're going to take a spinal twist by thrusting your hips to the left, rolling to your right, and the top arm will come with you. And come over and let that left arm clap the right arm. Good. So you roll all the way over. So the shoulders are stacked up, the hips are stacked up. Easy. And then you can go ahead and let that left hand go on your forehead and look away from your knees. Just create that spiral or that twist or that ringing effect through your waist. Make sure you breathe with a little bit of exaggeration so that you create a little more buoyancy, a little more spaciousness in the body. And then easy, go ahead and roll back onto your backs with your exhale. Realign your hips and your shoulders, unhook the legs, and bounce the hips down on the ground. Get that sacrum bouncing on the ground. And then tuck your knees into your chest. Good. Lift your head up, and then drop your feet down. And go ahead and cross that right leg over the left thigh. And reach your arms up and overhead. Really go long. Notice how your shoulders feel. Use the ribs. Breathe in, breathe out. And then thread the needle. Lift your head up and watch your arms as they slide through and grab both sides of the left thigh. Tuck it into your chest. Drop your head down. Push those right toes to the sky. Let the left foot be flexed as well. Gosh, isn't it so amazing? One hip is different than the other. Oh, the dogs are coming for a pigeon instead of down dog. Breathing in, stretching that leg, stretching the hip, directing your breath, using your imagination, your visualization. Now straighten up that left leg and move the foot around on the ankle. Remember to trace the face of the analog clock with your big toe. Stretching, breathing, releasing any areas that are caught or tight. Breathing, you can go ahead and grab that big left toe if you can, or the calf. And then easy release down. Let your arms go out in a T. Lift your hips up. Really use that left foot. And then swing both hips to the right. Drop them down. Roll to your left. Let your knees and that top arm come over. And then easy. The right hand will go on your eyes and you'll look away from your knees. Make sure you're up on that left hip pad so it doesn't get too bony or too pressed too hard or uncomfortable against the earth. Really breathe into the rib cage, breathe into the waist. Participate in that stimulation of your well-being, of the flushing, the circulation, the oxygenated blood, prana, mobilized your body. And on your next exhale, go ahead and flatten your belly. Bring the hips back into the center. Unhook the feet and bounce the hips down. Take a big breath. Tuck both knees into your chest. And then put your arms by the side. Drop your feet. Make the fists. Lift your hips. Tuck your arms underneath your body so that the fists are on your buns or on your sacrum. Your biceps are tucked underneath your upper ribs. The knees come to your chest, and set yourself up for receiving from the cosmic waterfall. Straighten the legs, the soles of the feet towards the sky. Stay connected with the back of your skull. Let the space be through your throat. Let the valves relax, the circulation increase. Feed your brain, feed your digestion, feed your complexion. Release the pressure on the heart. Feel the legs, feet to the sky, receiving. Let your face be pleasant. Let your body relax. But feel the yielding. Feel the receiving. If they tremble, that's your nervous system balancing. You can put your brick underneath your hips if it's handy. Otherwise, you have your thumbs. That's good. Slip your brick under, Susan. Right underneath your sacrum, not on your lower back. Good. Then pop your legs up to the sky. Straighten them. Push through the heels. There you go. Breathe in, breathe out. And then easy. Feeling that tingling in the soles of your feet. Go ahead and bend your knees. Let your feet come down to the ground. Slip your brick out from underneath the hips. Arms are by your side. Stretch the legs out and let yourself hinge or rock up into fish pose. Your elbows and forearms and palms are on the ground. The crown of your head is on the ground. Your chest and viscera are exposed and yearning for the heavens. The breath is large. The legs are engaged and reaching away from your hips. Breathe in, breathe out. And easy, lift your chin up. Come out of the posture. Stretch the legs out towards the sky at 45-degree angle. Lift your chest and arms, and let's just easy breathe for 30 to 50 little breaths in and out, strong through the nose. Breath of fire in the belly. Head up, chest up, arms up. Strengthen the core. Look through your crotch. Look through your legs. That's it. Last 10 breaths. Here we go. Breathe everything up towards the sky. Squeeze. And then exhale. Let everything drop softly down to the ground. Pull the ribs together. Arms out by your side. Spacious and gracious. Feet are separated. Take a big breath. Try not to squirm particularly. This will be a deep practice of honing in on the softness, the quality of your breath. Honing in on relax yourself down on your back. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax yourself. I'm going to tuck myself over here. See if you can relax yourself. can find yourself in that soft journey, that yoking of your body, mind, and spirit, that easiness, inviting the healthy to mobilize through the body, inviting the sacred in the midst of chaos. Inviting yourself to relax your lips, to soften your skin, to release your body. Experiencing that seamless quality of your skin. So easy as we again and again get bombarded by the energies of the planet, by the energies of the inhabitants of the planet. Let's find ourselves admiring our focus, grateful for our choices, and soft and easy. Bring yourself gently back into your body. I have to laugh. You must have been having cement for lunch. Breathe gently into your belly button, into your heart space, into your ribs, into your vitality, your tenderness, and your willingness, the qualities that are so tremendously prevalent in all of you. We find ourselves grateful for that. We breathe into our toes and our fingers and slide the thumbs across the fingertips, softly coming back into the body, back into the vessel. Noticing, of course, how sweetly you rest, how good you feel. So if you don't want to come out of Shavasana, I understand. Easy, you're going to exhale if you are. You're going to bring your hands onto your heart, onto your chest. We find ourselves continually grateful for this life. Grateful for the opportunity to shift our focus. Remember to inspire ourselves to keep it happy, keep it sparkly, keep it light. Go ahead and twine or lace the fingers and stretch the arms up and overhead, pressing the palms away from the crown, stepping the straight legs together and pointing the toes and pushing the heels and moving the lips and fluttering the eyelashes and just being long and strong. And then easy exhale, and let's softly roll off to the left side because we have the equinox. You can roll to the right too, but we can roll to the left with that new moon, inviting some refreshing connection. Press yourself up to a seated position that's comfortable for you. And stretch your arms out, up and overhead. Inhale. Feel yourself earthbound and cosmically oriented. Press the palms together, and baby finger and thumbs of the other fingers, the petals of the lotus blossom burst outwards so that you have your own personal chalice, your cup, that full lotus mudra to slide on down the heart line, receiving all the blessings, all the wonderful turbulence. We receive, we witness. Exhaling, pressing the palms, the fingertips together softly. The palms are cupped around a precious flower blossom, and again, we find ourselves in that ancient and sacred greeting. This position where we bow and we greet and we honor and we welcome the sparkling light, the great spirit within ourselves and others. We know the sameness of our breath, the sameness of our blood, and we keep navigating ourselves through this crazy times. We thank ourselves for being present and a part of, and thank you so much for your patience, your willingness, and for showing up. I love you so much. Namaste. Thank you so much.